Welcome back, curious minds. Today we delve into the timeless wisdom of one of history's greatest thinkers, Aristotle. From the depths of ancient Greece to the forefront of modern philosophy, Aristotle's profound insights continue to shape our understanding of the world. Join me as we embark on a journey through his life, ideas, and enduring legacy, uncovering the profound relevance of his teachings in today's complex world. Get ready to unlock the secrets of wisdom with Aristotle as our guide. Chapter 1: The Birth of Genius. Aristotle, the towering figure of ancient Greek philosophy, was born in 384 BCE in the small town of Stagira, located in the northern region of Macedonia. Despite his modest origins, Aristotle's intellectual journey would take him from the quiet countryside of Stagira to the bustling city-state of Athens, where he would undergo a transformative education under the mentorship of the legendary philosopher Plato. Stagira, nestled amidst the picturesque landscapes of northern Greece, provided the backdrop for Aristotle's early years. Raised in a family of modest means, Aristotle's upbringing was marked by a thirst for knowledge and a keen intellect that set him apart from his peers. His father, Nicomachus, a respected physician, instilled in him a love for learning and a deep appreciation for the natural world, laying the groundwork for his future intellectual pursuits. At the age of 17, Aristotle embarked on a journey that would forever alter the course of his life. Drawn by the allure of Athens, the epicenter of intellectual and cultural life in ancient Greece, Aristotle set his sights on the renowned academy, where Plato presided as the preeminent philosopher of the time. Arriving in Athens, Aristotle found himself immersed in a vibrant world of intellectual ferment and philosophical inquiry. The academy, with its shaded groves and bustling forums, provided the perfect setting for Aristotle to hone his intellectual skills and engage in spirited debates with his fellow students. Under the mentorship of Plato, Aristotle underwent a rigorous education in philosophy, delving into the fundamental questions of existence and the nature of reality. Plato, recognizing Aristotle's prodigious intellect and insatiable curiosity, took him under his wing, guiding him through the intricacies of metaphysics, ethics, and epistemology. Despite his admiration for Plato, Aristotle soon found himself at odds with some of his mentor's teachings, particularly Plato's theory of forms. While Plato posited the existence of transcendent forms, which served as the ultimate reality behind the material world, Aristotle sought a more empirical approach to philosophy, grounded in observation and experience. This tension between Plato's idealism and Aristotle's empiricism would shape the course of Western philosophy for centuries to come. Yet, despite their philosophical differences, Aristotle remained deeply indebted to Plato for laying the groundwork for his intellectual development and providing him with the tools to embark on his own philosophical journey. In the bustling city-state of Athens, Aristotle's formative years were marked by intellectual curiosity and a relentless pursuit of truth. Surrounded by the brightest minds of his generation, Aristotle engaged in spirited debates and dialectical exchanges that challenged his assumptions and expanded his intellectual horizons. By the time Aristotle left the academy, he had emerged as a formidable intellect in his own right, poised to make his mark on the world of philosophy. His early years under the mentorship of Plato had provided him with a solid foundation in the principles of philosophy, laying the groundwork for his future contributions to the field. As Aristotle bid farewell to Athens and embarked on his own philosophical journey, he carried with him the lessons and insights gleaned from his formative years at the academy. Little did he know that his intellectual odyssey would ultimately lead him to become one of the greatest thinkers in human history, whose ideas would shape the course of Western thought for centuries to come. Chapter 2: The Metaphysical Mysteries. Aristotle's metaphysical theories stand as pillars of philosophical inquiry, offering profound insights into the fundamental nature of existence. Central to his metaphysical framework are concepts such as substance, form, actuality, and potentiality, which collectively form the bedrock of his inquiries into the nature of being and becoming. Through his rigorous analysis, Aristotle revolutionized the field of metaphysics, providing a comprehensive framework that continues to shape philosophical discourse to this day. At the heart of Aristotle's metaphysics lies the concept of substance. Unlike his predecessor Plato, who conceived of reality in terms of transcendent forms, Aristotle grounded his metaphysics in the tangible world of everyday experience. For Aristotle, substances are the primary entities that exist independently and possess intrinsic properties. These substances are not mere fleeting appearances, but enduring entities that constitute the fabric of reality. Aristotle categorized substances into two broad classes: primary substances, which are individual entities like particular human beings or trees, and secondary substances, which are the universal categories that these individual entities belong to, such as human or tree. Central to Aristotle's metaphysical framework is the notion of form. Form, for Aristotle, is the essential nature or defining characteristic that gives substance its identity and determines its functionality. It is the organizing principle that shapes matter into distinct entities and imbues them with their unique properties. Aristotle famously articulated this concept through his theory of hylomorphism, which posits that every substance is a composite of matter, hyle and form morphe. Matter provides the potentiality for existence, while form actualizes this potentiality, giving rise to the specific qualities and characteristics of the substance. Aristotle's distinction between actuality and potentiality further elucidates his metaphysical framework. Actuality refers to the state of being fully realized or manifest, whereas potentiality denotes the capacity for change or development. According to Aristotle, substances undergo processes of change and transformation as they actualize their potentialities. For instance, an acorn has the potentiality to become an oak tree, and through the process of growth and development, it actualizes this potentiality, manifesting as a fully formed tree. This dynamic interplay between actuality and potentiality is inherent in all aspects of existence and serves as the driving force behind the phenomena of becoming. Aristotle's metaphysical inquiries into the nature of being and becoming are characterized by their systematic rigor and analytical precision. He sought to uncover the underlying principles that govern the structure of reality and the processes of change that animate the world. In doing so, Aristotle laid the groundwork for a comprehensive metaphysical framework that continues to inspire philosophical inquiry across generations. One of Aristotle's most profound contributions to metaphysics is his concept of the four causes, which elucidates the different explanatory factors involved in the existence and operation of substances. These causes include the material cause, the substance's material components; the formal cause, the substance's defining characteristics; the efficient cause, the agent or process that brings about the substance's existence or change; and the final cause, the purpose or telos towards which the substance or process tends. By identifying these distinct causes, Aristotle provided a nuanced account of causality that extends beyond mere mechanistic explanations and encompasses the teleological dimensions of reality. In conclusion, Aristotle's metaphysical theories represent a pinnacle of philosophical thought, offering profound insights into the nature of being and becoming. Through concepts such as substance, form, actuality, and potentiality, Aristotle provided a comprehensive framework for understanding the fundamental structure of reality. His groundbreaking inquiries continue to shape philosophical discourse, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of existence and the intricate web of relationships that define the universe. Chapter 3: Observing Nature's Wonders. Aristotle's contributions to the field of biology stand as a testament to his keen observational skills and systematic approach to scientific inquiry. In his pioneering work, Aristotle laid the groundwork for the study of living organisms, offering invaluable insights into their classification, behaviors, and physiological characteristics. Central to Aristotle's biological investigations was his systematic classification of animals, which provided a framework for understanding the diversity of life forms and their interrelationships. Aristotle's classification of animals was based on a hierarchical system that grouped organisms according to shared characteristics and anatomical features. Drawing upon his extensive observations of the natural world, Aristotle categorized animals into various groups based on criteria such as habitat, mode of reproduction, and physiological traits. He classified animals into three main categories: those with blood, vertebrates; those without blood, invertebrates; and those that undergo metamorphosis, such as insects. One of Aristotle's most significant contributions to biology was his emphasis on empirical observation as the foundation of scientific inquiry. Unlike his predecessors, who relied heavily on abstract reasoning and speculative theorizing, Aristotle advocated for a methodical approach to studying nature that prioritized direct observation and careful documentation. He believed that true knowledge could only be attained through close scrutiny of the natural world, and he devoted considerable time and effort to studying the behaviors, anatomical structures, and life cycles of various organisms. Aristotle's empirical approach to biology laid the groundwork for the field of comparative anatomy, which involves the study of anatomical similarities and differences among different species. Through meticulous dissections and anatomical examinations, Aristotle sought to uncover the underlying anatomical principles that govern the structure and function of living organisms. His observations led to groundbreaking insights into the anatomical similarities shared by different species, as well as their adaptations to specific environmental niches. One of Aristotle's most enduring contributions to biology was his comprehensive study of animal behaviors. Recognizing that behavior is a fundamental aspect of an organism's life, Aristotle meticulously catalogued and analyzed the behaviors of various animals, ranging from simple reflex actions to complex social interactions. He observed how animals interacted with their environments, hunted for food, defended themselves against predators, and reproduced, noting the diverse array of behaviors exhibited by different species. Aristotle's observations of animal behaviors laid the groundwork for the field of ethology, which is the scientific study of animal behavior. His insights into the instinctual behaviors of animals, such as migration patterns and mating rituals, provided a foundation for understanding the adaptive significance of behavior in the natural world. Aristotle's emphasis on empirical observation and systematic analysis paved the way for future generations of biologists to delve deeper into the intricacies of animal behavior and the evolutionary forces that shape it. In conclusion, Aristotle's contributions to the field of biology are as profound as they are far-reaching. His systematic classification of animals, emphasis on empirical observation, and pioneering work in comparative anatomy laid the groundwork for the scientific study of living organisms. By meticulously documenting the behaviors, anatomical structures, and life cycles of various species, Aristotle provided invaluable insights into the diversity of life forms and the intricate web of relationships that define the natural world. Chapter 4: The Mind of the Philosopher. Aristotle's contributions to psychology are profound, as he laid the foundation for understanding the nature of the soul and the workings of the mind. Through his systematic inquiries into perception, memory, and cognition, Aristotle provided invaluable insights into the complexities of human consciousness. leaving a lasting legacy that continues to shape the field of psychology today. Central to Aristotle's psychology is his concept of the soul, which he regarded as the principle of life and activity in living organisms. Unlike his predecessors, who conceived of the soul as a separate immaterial entity, Aristotle viewed the soul as inseparable from the body, intimately intertwined with its physiological functions. He categorized the soul into three main faculties: the nutritive soul, responsible for basic biological functions such as growth and reproduction; the sensitive soul, which enables perception and sensation; and the rational soul, unique to humans and responsible for higher cognitive functions such as reasoning and deliberation. Aristotle's theory of perception is grounded in his understanding of the relationship between the soul and the external world. He proposed that perception occurs through the interaction between sensory organs and external stimuli, with the soul serving as the organizing principle that synthesizes sensory information into coherent experiences. According to Aristotle, perception involves a process of passive reception of sensory impressions, followed by an active process of judgment and interpretation by the rational soul. He recognized the role of the senses in providing us with knowledge of the external world, but also emphasized the importance of reason in making sense of sensory input and forming accurate judgments. Memory, according to Aristotle, is closely linked to perception and involves the retention and recall of past experiences. He proposed that memory relies on the retention of sensory impressions in the form of images or impressions, which are stored in the soul and can be recalled through association with similar experiences. Aristotle identified several factors that influence memory, including the intensity of the original experience, the frequency of repetition, and the degree of attention and concentration. He also recognized the role of emotions in memory, noting that emotionally charged experiences are often more vividly remembered than neutral ones. Aristotle's insights into cognition shed light on the workings of the rational soul and the processes underlying higher mental functions such as reasoning and deliberation. He proposed that cognition involves the ability to abstract universal concepts from sensory experience and engage in logical reasoning based on these concepts. Aristotle identified several types of reasoning, including deductive reasoning, which involves drawing conclusions from general principles, and inductive reasoning, which involves inferring general principles from specific instances. He also recognized the importance of practical wisdom, phronesis, in guiding ethical decision-making and moral behavior. In conclusion, Aristotle's psychology represents a milestone in the history of human thought, providing a comprehensive framework for understanding the nature of the soul and the workings of the mind. Through his systematic inquiries into perception, memory, and cognition, Aristotle offered profound insights into the complexities of human consciousness, laying the groundwork for future generations of psychologists to explore the mysteries of the human psyche. His enduring legacy continues to inspire philosophical and scientific inquiries into the nature of the mind and the depths of human experience. This is some sample text as we reach the end of our journey through the wisdom of Aristotle. It's clear that his insights continue to resonate across the ages. From his groundbreaking explorations in philosophy to his pioneering investigations in science and psychology, Aristotle's legacy serves as a beacon of intellectual enlightenment. As we reflect on Aristotle's teachings, let us not only appreciate his profound intellect, but also embrace his spirit of inquiry and dedication to understanding the world around us. His emphasis on reason, observation, and critical thinking remains as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, inspiring us to question, explore, and seek truth in all aspects of our lives.